Hey everybody, Mechaz0r here. Today I have another video of playing the ladder in Duelyst. Today I am going to be playing through a Mechaz0r deck. And to give you a sense of what a Mechaz0r deck is, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the deck list here. Now this list was created by a player called Duelyst. It's not my list, and Duelyst is a much better player than I am, so please don't let the games I'm going to do in this video reflect poorly on his design. That is purely my own poor play if things go wrong. But what I want to draw to your attention to is the creature list, where we're playing all these things called different things of Mechaz0r. So Helm of Mechaz0r, Wings of Mechaz0r, Cannon of Mechaz0r. If you look at the Mechaz0r progress ability that's to the left of the card there, basically whenever you are able to play 5 of these Mechaz0r minions within a game, when you play that 5th one, you summon our Lord and Savior, Mechaz0r himself, who is a unbelievably powerful creature with a whole lot of abilities, and I will save the big reveal for if we're able to actually summon him in one of these games. The point is that Mechaz0r, if not answered very quickly, will end the game by himself in pretty short order. So the idea behind the deck is to try to drop as many of the Mechaz0r cards as you can, as quickly as you can, typically, so that you can summon Mechaz0r and just start mowing people down. Now, the sort of balancing factor in this deck, we're playing Kara Winterblade as our general, whose Bloodborne spell buffs all the minions that are in your hand, so by basically using her ability over and over, you can slowly build up this army of much larger creatures in your hand than they would normally be. So, on top of the Mechaz0r creatures we're playing, we've also got kind of a general suite of cards that are often played with Kara. So we've got some Snow Chasers, Hearth Sisters, a couple kind of, very high utility low drops, and then Saber-Spine Tiger to end things if we can't do it with Mechaz0r, and Spelljammer to keep our hand full. So, the idea being that you can play somewhat between a full-on Mechaz0r deck and a traditional Kara deck, and hopefully sometimes win with Mechaz0r, and if not with Mechaz0r, then with Tigers. So, let's go ahead and dive into the ladder. Oh, I've got way too many decks now. I need to make more videos. So, we will go ahead and hop on.
Versus
Mogwai? Oh, okay, so for those who don't know, Mogwai is a kind of a Duelyst personality. Look at all those ribbons. He is also one of my absolute favorite streamers, so to play him right off the bat here is really pretty cool for me, actually. So let's go ahead and replace there. Okay, so that's, that's fine. Not ideal, actually, but it's okay. He's playing a Starhorn deck. That's pretty cool. So we'll see how this goes. Young Silithar, yes. I'm going to go ahead and replace the Primus Fist, I think. Not really what I needed, but that's a-okay. I'm going to drop that, and then I'm just going to drop that there. Call it a turn. See, this is like not at all the kind of cards I need to be drawing. I haven't seen any of my mech cards yet. So we're going to be hoping to win the game on the back of these 2 Tigers. And hopefully just basically controlling things long enough to be able to overpower him through building all those Tigers up with Kinetic Surge. I'm just going to have to blow him a little kiss, because I love Mogwai. Super thrilled to be playing against him. Huh, okay. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about this this development. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is replace the Snow Chaser, because I don't need him there. There's a mech card. Okay, let's think about what we can do here. So I've got an Ephemeral Shroud and I've got a Chromatic Cold. So what I think I want to do here is drop that there. Chromatic Cold that. And I'll just trade there. Alright, so that went not terribly, I guess. He does have more stuff on the board. Oh my. Alright, what do I want to do here? I got 5 mana. I think I need to replace 3 tigers. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here... Golly. Okay. Okay, so since I have all 3 of my tigers, I'm going to do that, trade there, and move like so. Alright, so the theory here is that since, this won't do anything for the rest of the game, hopefully, but basically it will keep him from using natural selection if he's running any. I don't like how low I am on life, and he's got 4 cards left, so I'm really hoping that I will be able to Kinetic Surge, use Maw to kill something, and then drop Cannon of Mechaz0r to start having some ranged firepower to be able to start mowing things down and build these 2 tigers up. What's he doing? Okay. Not sure what to make of that, to be honest. I'm going to replace Maw here, actually. Okay, that's fine. And we'll stop there. Oh, okay. He disconnected, it looks like. That is unfortunate. Well, alright. Hopefully he'll be able to come back. Ah, there he goes. All right. Sad face. Yeah, so that's unfortunate, but he does still kind of have me with a health disadvantage, and he probably, you know, he may suspect a tiger, but he probably doesn't know, like, how close I am to basically being out of gas here. He's got 5 cards left. Visionar? Well, that's exciting. And a Mandrake. Oh my. Oh my goodness. That is a thing. So I need to kill that, like, immediately. Or, hang on. So I could do 5, 10, 13, 16. Never mind, I've got him. I'm going to go ahead, drop that, move here. I am going to drop Tiger, Tiger, and go for the kill. Woo! Double Tigers, guys. Double Tigers is where it's at. Give him a little tip. Alright, so that was a pretty good opening game. I always enjoy it when I'm matched into things with people whose names I recognize, either from streaming or from YouTube or whatever. That was probably a feels bad game on his end. Disconnecting is never fun. But all in all, you know, not a bad matchup. Alright, so let's try to get a couple more games in here.
Versus Vanar.
Oh, okay, now see, this is a much more straight, you know, traditional Mechaz0r hand for what I'm looking for. Let me think about what I can do here. I'm going to replace Primus Fist. Yes! Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I'm actually going to do something a little bit different here. I'm actually not going to try to drop all my mechs at once. Instead, I'm going to move up, play Spelljammer, and then I am going to drop Helm of Mechaz0r right there. The idea being here that if he pops his Jaxi or does something here, I will want to have wings to be able to airdrop it next to wherever the mini Jax spawns. What's this guy doing? Just had the Mark II Calio skin. Clearly a gentleman of taste and character. Gonna Phoenix Fire my Spelljammer. Oh. I'm not at all upset about that. Yes! Oh, good spawn. That works for me. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move up and just kill this thing off real quick. That's fine. We are going to drop a chassis of Mechaz0r there. Drop another Helm of Mechaz0r there, and just punch him right in the face for 2. Four wins? Okay. Blink? Fair enough. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace Primus Fist. I'm going to Surge. And then I'm going to move up here. Move like so. I am going to play Snow Chaser there. Then Ephemeral Shroud right there. And just punch him for 4. Alright, and there's my 2 mechs, which means I will be able to drop Mechaz0r on the next turn. Lantern Fox, okay. And Jaxi. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is... Well, first I obviously just want to kill this thing. That's it. Then I am going to go ahead and play Wings of Mechaz0r here to block his path. I'm going to move up here and just punch the fox. Then I'm going to drop Sword of Mechaz0r right there. And behold! Mechaz0r, our Lord and Savior. 8/8, Frenzy, ranged, airdrop, cannot be targeted by any spells. Oh, he's so good. And we'll pass the turn. Now, they can't be targeted by any spells means that he cannot target him with Onyx Bear Seal. He cannot do, you know, some sort of crazy Phoenix Fire ridiculousness. Okay. Killing Edge on... Oh, and there's the concede. Alright. So that is one of the side effects of playing Mechaz0r. A lot of times you'll just draw a concede right there because it's not really that much fun to try to deal with on the other side. And this is actually part of the reason why I don't play Mechaz0r all that often. And after I've played a few rounds of this, I probably will go ahead and just delete this deck because... you know, it's one of those things that's pretty fun every once in a while to drop a giant murderous robot and destroy people from across the map, but it's typically less consistent than other styles of decks, even this particular one, and I think the shine wears off fairly quickly and you want to get back to playing a more, like, faction-themed deck. At least I typically do. After this I'll probably need to play a few Songhai games just to get it out of my system. But let's try to do at least one more here. Let's see how Abyssian does. I've been running into a lot more Lilith decks lately. I don't know if that's just because I've dropped back into Gold Rank now or what. But oh, Sanctioned Tournament winner. You know, this could be interesting. What have I got here? I'm gonna replace that, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace my Spelljammer. Okay, so. Interesting. Alright, we can deal with this. Mechaz0r on Mechaz0r? Oh, this is the happiest of days! Who will win the Mechaz0r race? This could be super awesome. I'm really not sure. I don't know how to feel about Mechaz0r and Lilith. That's kind of weird. But at the same time, kind of exciting. I'm curious to see how this variant works. A Gore, okay. Sweet. I guess. And Demonic Lure. Okay. Cool enough. What do I want to replace here? I'm not... Okay, so I can kind of see Snow Chaser if I can get further over this way being pretty good. Obviously I need Maw here. Hearth's just... I'm going to replace Snow Chaser. I think that's maybe the weakest of what I'm dealing with here. Just occurred to me that I may have misunderstood the role of Hailstone Prison in this deck. That's okay. Alright, so I am going to just drop... I'm going to drop Ma right there. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to drop that. And then I'm going to play that. Sweet. Alright, so I guess we'll see what we'll do here. Okay. Oh no! Sword of Mechaz0r. Cool. Okay. I think I need to get rid of the Hailstone Prison because against this nonsense it's just going to be bad no matter what. Okay. Obviously that. Gonna just punch this thing for 2. Then I'm just going to do that. Just punch it for 2. And then he's got 3 cards left. I'm just going to end the turn there. There's a Tiger. Although overall this is not looking great. I really need to be drawing more cards. Oh, okay, that is a thing. Alright, I think I need to replace the Ephemeral Shroud there. Move up, punch him for 2. Mechaz0r right there. There's a Snow Chaser. I'm not entirely clear on the role that Gore plays in this deck. I mean, maybe it's just there to power some of his, like, sacrifice spells. Oof. Okay. Yep. He got the Mechaz0r off first. That is... I'm not really sure what to say about that, to be honest. Other than that, it's a problem. And Blood Deer to kill him off. Oh. Okay, so I've got 8 points of damage on the board, and I can use Hearth Sister to swap, but man, I do not want to do that. So, here's sort of what I can do. God, what do I want to do here? Is there an alternative where I can just punch him in the face and try to race? I don't think that there is. Okay, so if I expend that and 8 points of health, he's got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 8, so he could deal some serious fucking damage to me. I think that what I need to do here is... unfortunate. so that's just real not great. But at least this gives me a chance to try to crawl back into the game. If I'm able to find a Spelljammer or, you know, like a couple more mech cards, I should be able to hopefully finish him off. Yeah. Kill your action bar? Okay, that's fine. 4, 6, 10. He's got 15 life. Huh. Okay, so that was interesting. Alright. I don't think I need this hard sister. And then... what just happened? Did I just... why can't I select anything? Okay, so that's not great. Why is this not working at all? Well, so this is an interesting kind of disaster? Just absolute disaster? I'm guessing that I disconnected in some fashion, but this also seems to be a glitch, maybe? I'm gonna just go try to concede out. There we go. We hit a snag. Reconstructing battle. Oh. Oh, what in the hell just happened? I'm gonna go ahead and go for a sad face there. Well, so that was all kinds of fun. And by fun, I mean basically the worst. Okay, so things that we can do. Basically nothing. For 5 damage, 7 damage, I can kill this thing, which is nice. And then move along a little bit. So I killed Mechaz0r, right? Like, at the very least, that's pretty cool. And then we'll drop my Mechaz0r a turn too late, but, you know. He's got to find, like, he's got me here. I don't know why he's... There you go. Alright, so a very disappointing end here. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to concede. I can't. Okay. fun. Well, alright, so that's extremely disappointing. But, you know, these technical issues do happen. Sometimes things don't go wrong, don't go right. Things go very wrong and don't go right. You know what, that's fine. Let's play one more game and let's close out our quest for the day to play 4 Van0r matchups. Just gonna have to shake off the... You know, I bet that is exactly what happened with Mogwai in that first match, so really this is just karma when you think about it.
Van0r.
Kara on Kara. Okay, so what do I want to change up? Let's replace those two things. Not at all what I needed, but it's a-okay. I think I'm just going to replace one of the Primus Fists and hopefully draw it to another Mech card. Replace? No, that's fine. Primus Fist down. See, I like having double Tigers in hand. It's just very comforting. I would like to have more Mech cards though. So let's see what my opponent does. I wonder are we playing a true mirror match of Kara Mech, or are they playing a normal Kara deck that just plays a bunch of good stuff? Okay. Unfortunate. Could go ahead and replace the Shroud there, I think. Do I want to play a Hearth Sister there? Not really. I mean, why would I even bother? Alright. Alright, so we're off to a rocky start, but that's fine. Because on my next turn, I'll be able to Kinetic Surge, and I've got some cheap stuff to play. So that'll be lots of fun. Okay. Interesting. Primus Shield Master. Oh no! Okay, so I've got 4 mana, 5 mana if I'm able to play something there, which it looks increasingly like I'm not. Which is not... What do I want to do here, I think is the real question. I could play... I could just bounce him back to his hand with Hailstone. Move in. I actually like that idea. Alright, I'm going to bounce him. Charge everything up. Move over. Kill that thing. Drop that. That's the turn. This is somewhat bad because I gave him back his Primus to power up here. But I drew another Hailstone Prison, which is kind of hilarious. So I can always just, keep on dropping stuff. Okay, so I think what I want to do here... I think I want to move up, drop the chassis there, swap with the Hearth Sister, actually going to move up right there and call it a turn. Okay, now I know this looks like kind of weird position, but what I'm doing here is preventing this from being able to lock down my Hearth Sister so that I can attack with it on the next turn. Because basically, I've now got a good race going on, where I can do more to him than he can do to me each turn, and I've got 2 tigers in hand, so I am hoping that... Alright, so he's just going to trade there, that's fine. And Maw, okay. I'm going to replace Hailstone because I don't see it helping a whole lot here. Alright. Going to do that. I am going to drop a Spelljammer there. And a Snow Chaser there. I'm going to pass the turn. See, here's the thing. I got 10 damage out of hand with the Tigers. So I just need to find a way to knock her down. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. That equates to her kind of running out of cards at this point. Saber Spire, you're just gonna kill me right here? That's interesting. Okay. So what do I want to do? I feel like this is too slow at this point. It's just not going to work effectively. So I'm going to Chromatic Cold this. I'm going to drop this. I am going to play... Do I want to drop the Tigers? I'm going to play Sword of Mechaz0r there. Like so. A little worried now because I'm at 9 health. If he's got another tiger in there just waiting to pop up and kill me, that's a problem. I'm hoping he doesn't though. Spelljammer, alright. Chakram? Okay. The thing is, that doesn't matter. Tiger, Tiger, Burning Blade. And that'll do her. Alright, so we won the mirror match. Well done us. Alright everybody, so that was Mechaz0r with Kara. Hopefully that was an illustration of a kind of weird cross-faction archetype. You saw the very odd mirror match between us and the Abyssian Mechaz0r deck. Not quite a mirror match, Funhouse mirror match, which was unfortunately derailed by technical difficulties beyond our control. But beyond that, I think a pretty good series of games. And I got to play with Mogwai! How cool is that? Alright, I will stop fanboying out. So, until next time, guys, I will be trying to play a couple more interesting decks now that we've reset for the season. I'm not trying to just claw my way back to S rank. And until that time, I think next time I may do a gauntlet run. But until then, thank you everybody for watching, and have a good one.